Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another brand new episode of Untitled Nonsense. My name's Josh Bonner. I'm joined, as always, by Mr. John Epling. John, how are you tonight, sir?
I'm doing great, despite my best efforts to sabotage this night by teaching you a lesson to leave an open packet of candied apples with syrup all over it in the back seat and your box of expensive electronics with a guy who was baked as a potato.
Well, last week, of course, we opened that box from Food with Love, or Love with Food, whichever one it was, and it had this sack that had stewed apples in it. It was apples with what was it?
Like green tea
Hibiscus,
extract
hibiscus,
and some
and
other
green
shit
coffee.
I've never heard of, but
Yeah.
it was delicious.
Yeah, and I gave it to John to finish off after we tried it, and he had it in the backseat of the car as we were driving home from the party, and put it down in the box for safekeeping, standing up, and it fell over and dumped all over the microphones and stuff. So I had to wash some stuff off. But anyway, welcome to another brand new episode. We have a few topics lined up, and then we have another What's in the Box segment. Just so happened that the next one came in already.
It's okay, we're going to take that risk with that equipment again because Josh is used to sticky equipment.
You did your own little rim shot there too, yeah. Yes, it's true. I do employ my own personal jizz mopper. Let's see. We got. Oh, actually, I had more topics than what I originally said I'd do, John. Because I had a few saved here.
Oh shit! Bonus night.
Yeah. Let's see.
You ain't got shit, do you?
No, I do. First one here, and this was out of Florida, of course. Where's it? It didn't open the right one, did
You ain't
it?
got shit, people.
I swear I do. Hang on. It was something that happened very recently in Florida here, where a teen played doctor at a hospital for a month before he was caught.
Right.
And it happened again recently. There was some kid playing an OBGYN.
That's funny that happens in one of the states where they didn't legalize marijuana.
But this was January 18th, West Palm Beach, Florida. Police said a teenager was playing doctor inside a medical facility for a month and even got inside an exam room before he was detected. The teen apparently walked the halls of St. Mary's Medical Center wearing a white coat with the St. Mary's logo and anesthesiology embroidered on the front.
Patients caught on to the ruse once he looked at her vagina and said, "Whoa."
I think it's just crazy, Stacey Morales says. I can't believe he got away with it for a month. He was busted while wearing a stethoscope around his neck and a mask on his face. He was in an examination room with a patient while a real doctor was conducting an exam. He presented himself with a patient of our practice and introduced himself as Dr. Robinson, Dr. Sebastian Kent said. The first thing I thought was, I'm getting really old because these doctors look younger every year. Kent called security, who called police. Personnel, even security guards around the hospital, had seen him for weeks and believed he was someone official. Like, how did they not request a photo ID badge? I have to wear a photo ID badge at my work at a shitty call center.
Maybe he had a convincing badge. Maybe he's a very charming boy. Obviously beyond his years.
It's like the fucking Pretender.
All he wanted to do was look at some vaginas and write prescriptions for a few free drugs. What's wrong with America?
No, this is one who played an anesthesiologist. That's a different story. Hang on, I'll find that one too. Wait a second. He was playing an anesthesiologist, but when he was caught, he was doing an examination in the OBGYN office. He was inside an exam room with an OBGYN doctor and a patient.
Oh, that's right. It's like, whoa, dude. Like, wait a
Yeah.
minute. I knew it. I knew it. Get him out of here.
uh,
No, I swear, man, I'm Dr. Robinson. Not this time, buddy.
The hospital released a statement. The individual never had contact with any hospital patients and did not gain access to any patient areas of the hospital at any time. The hospital immediately notified local authorities who took the individual into custody, and we are operating with their ongoing investigation. So, yeah, the hospital is just doing CYA at this point. Like, they are. I'm sure their legal department was shitting bricks.
Be like, it was just a weirdo teenager. It's not like it was a terrorist. Come on, people.
The teen's mom responded to the scene telling police that her son had an undisclosed illness and he had not been taking his medication. Both police and the hospital have decided not to charge the teen.
What does the illness do? Cause him to become a brilliant physician? Like, apparently, if he went a whole week.
Here's a better question.
Be like, we wanted to tell him to go away, but he was right every time. We don't know what was happening. What were we gonna do?
It's like young Dr. House. Fucking how first off, how did the mother not know the kid was gone?
Yeah, for a week.
For a month. He was there in and out for a month.
Maybe he was going back home like normal. Like, yeah, it was school. It was all right.
But wouldn't the school especially if he has some kind of mental disorder, wouldn't the school contact the parent?
I don't know. I don't know how all that works.
What?
I'm just a simple man. I can't pretend to be a doctor for months.
I don't understand how this would work at all. If the kid's not getting charged, the parent should be charged with negligence.
I don't know. I mean, it's not like he hurt anyone. Like, was he right? Like, at all? Like, they didn't mention that. Like, how did he do?
I think he wasn't as much like consulting or anything as much as he was just walking the halls.
He was just walking around like, I'm a doctor today.
Yeah.
Today's a good day.
And he was getting recognized as a doctor. Yeah.
I'm gonna have coffee like a doctor would.
I'm gonna go into the doctor's lounge.
Like, they didn't notice that. Like, from his behavior, how do you know if he's got a mental illness? Does his illness make him the pretender? Did he literally become a doctor? Is he just walking around going, we need 300 cc's? What's wrong with this man's liver? He clots too quickly.
We're an OBGYN office. Why are you worrying about a man's liver?
Very open-minded. All right.
You know what I wish happened?
It has nothing to do with your body.
I wish that they didn't catch him until after the exam, and the woman was the blue waffle woman. It would scare him off of vagina for life. He'd come out of there like a nom vet. Like, I've seen some things, man.
Make it so he can't have anything else. It's like, it's just so terrible. I have to have it. It's like I'm doomed to hell. Everything else is just so boring.
And then the other thing, fucking Rikers Island. This is gonna bring it down a bit, but whatever. Rikers Island.
Isn't that where they keep the X-Men?
What?
What? This sounds familiar. Isn't Rikers Island in a comic book?
No. This is in New York City. It's a very famous prison.
Yeah.
Rikers Island Prison. There was the death of a mentally ill inmate who was found naked and covered in feces after being locked in the cell for 6 days. No food or water.
Okay. Don't go to jail, I guess.
But I mean, like, if he was mentally ill, why is he in prison to begin with?
I guess he done fucked up. I don't really know. Like,
Like that he should be in
Like I
a
guess he did.
mental
I
health
guess he didn't have
facility.
representation. He was just like, oh, what are you doing? Like, I gotta listen to the ghost in my pants. And they're like, get him. He's gonna take his pants off. No, he's fine. He can talk. He's all right. He's normal. Try him as an adult. Like, how do you plead? I plead bananas. Like, yeah, maximum security. It'll be good. That's what happens when you don't fill out paperwork. Those people get shafted.
That's what happens when you plead bananas. He was also deprived of insulin for diabetes. Locked in the cell without food or running water for nearly a week. Correction officers, doctors, and inmates were visibly repulsed by the stench coming from the cell. None of them entered or sought help. But it says a warden, an assistant deputy warden, guards, doctors, mental health clinicians, nurses, and others made at least 57 visits to Mr. Ballard's cell as he slowly deteriorated over a 6-day period, but did nothing to assist him.
So yeah,
So this is like some evil villain's experiment.
Seriously.
Like, were they betting on how long it would take for him to fucking die?
Yeah, just like a cycle of people going,
This
I
is
don't want
the-
to deal with that. He can.
This is the plot to a fucking horror movie.
Yeah. This is how a corpse comes back and kills people.
Like, this is how you make an unstoppable killing machine, like a Revenant.
Where was this at?
New York, Rikers Island.
There's too many people there. No one. You think human life has value? Okay.
Yeah, and it says the commission's report makes it clear that blame for this death lies squarely with the city's correction and health agencies, as well as the private jail health contractor, Corazon Inc. So Rikers Island isn't even a federal prison anymore. It's a private prison now.
So basically, it is a supervillain facility.
Yeah.
Wow. That's impressive.
What other fucking experiments are private prisons running?
I don't know. We'll get into that one next time. We'll look that stuff up. Maybe that's an interesting world. First time we'll have to be worried about cops coming in on them.
We're gonna get vanned next week so hard.
We found out Obama's a robot. I don't know how we got down this path, but we're there now.
The road is dark, but we're still going down it. We don't care. So, also this week, whole lot of bullshit, all about American Sniper. Have you been following that story?
Yeah, with what's his face, the hot dog guy, Michael Moore. Yeah.
The hot dog guy.
I don't know. Every time I think of him, I think of gross hot dogs. I don't know why, but those two things are linked.
Well, it was more than just Michael Moore. Michael Moore said some straight up bullshit. He just flat out said snipers are cowards, which
who cares anyway?
Right.
It's Michael Moore.
Who cares what the fuck Michael Moore says? Who the fuck cares?
Like, he's afraid of running out of ice cream, you know? He doesn't know what fear is.
Moving on, though, there was another person that got hounded because of this. Seth Rogen said that the movie, that American Sniper, reminded him of the movie within a movie in Inglourious Bastards, which was a Nazi propaganda film about a sniper.
Right. About the kid that was up in the tower.
Yeah. And he got torn apart because of it. Country singers were coming out saying, basically, you know, America, stars and stripes, these colors don't run, yeehaw.
I guess propaganda is always okay so long as you're on the right side of it.
Yeah, that's really true. Because I mean, and it's a Clint Eastwood movie. It's a fucking propaganda movie.
Yeah.
It makes it seem like we went to Iraq because of 9/11.
And the fact that Michael Moore's commenting on it in the first place makes it seem even more suspicious. Because why is this getting so much stupid press all of a sudden? Like no one, they know no one was going to see this movie
because it's up for Academy Awards.
Right. So now they've blown it up.
Well, no, it was up. It was up for Academy Awards before they said this. It was nominated already. Yeah. It's nominated for Best Fucking Picture.
Michael Moore doesn't do anything without getting paid to do it anymore. Michael Moore knows.
Michael Moore doesn't roll out of bed for less than $50,000.
That's right. He knows who pays for his hot dogs. All right. You might sound like a rebel, but those colors run, buddy.
Yeah, no, it's gonna win Best Picture, unfortunately, and there are some really great movies that it's up against, and it's really sad. It's gonna win Best Picture because it's a Hurt Locker all over again. Yeah. And it's up against some really great films like Boyhood, where it was a movie that was shot over 12 years. The guy would film about 4 weeks a year over the summer. And it was the same cast.
That sounds like a lot of work and one of the most creative things I've ever heard. I wonder how long it took to film a more popular movie, say Space Jam. That's reality right there. Have a piece of that.
And Birdman. I think Birdman is the best movie of the year from last year. Huh?
I haven't seen that one yet.
You really should move the mic closer to your mouth.
I have not seen that one yet.
Yeah. You really should. It's Michael Keaton. He's fantastic in it, and Edward Norton and Emma Stone, and they're all really fucking good.
I thought Michael Keaton was Batman.
He was, and that's kind of why he's in this. It's about a guy who used to play a superhero in movies used to play Birdman in movies, and now he's trying to write and direct and star in a play on Broadway.
I gotta admit, I had a lot of steam to go see it, and then I lost it all when I found out it wasn't actually about Harvey Birdman.
I would love a Harvey Birdman movie.
Yeah. That's what I was all excited about that, and then I heard about all that stuff. I'm like, oh, I'll wait till whatever.
we need to have this done before what's his name Cole gets too old. The guy who does the voice.
Not an.
I want to say
guy.
Michael Cole. He was Lundberg in Office Space.
Yeah, I don't know his name though.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, you know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
They need to make that with him starring in it before he gets too old to.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if it's just a special for Adult Swim, it would be great. Because they did a live action version of fucking Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Oh, they did. That's right. They did. Oh my god. That was locked away somewhere deep. That just came back up.
Yep. So, American Sniper, yeah, it's gonna take home a lot of awards that it doesn't deserve compared to what it's up against. Also, this week, it was about a week and a half ago when they announced the Oscar nominations. One of them for cinematography, his name is Dick Pope, and he got Adele Dazeem. They said Dick Poop.
Black people.
What?
Oh, I thought. Wait, who do you say said? Who did you say said it?
The person who nominated or who announced the nominations.
Who was that?
I don't remember who it was. It was some white girl.
Oh.
But Adele Dazeem. What happened last year at the Oscars? John Travolta was and introducing Idina Menzel, the one who sings "Let It Go" from Frozen.
Yeah.
And he said he said her name was Adele Dazeem. It's not even fucking close.
Still, how do you say poop? How do you like? That's got to be the
Poop,
one
yeah.
thing in your head. Like you're just the whole time. I gotta announce the poop. You're like, don't say poop. Don't say poop. Don't say poop. It's the poop. Oh fuck! I fucked up. Poop pope. God damn.
Yeah, that's some real sucking yourself out bullshit right there. Holy shit.
You had one job.
Just read the names. Just read the names. You couldn't even fucking do that. So also this week, Marvel Comics announced they are ending the Marvel Universe as we know it. Basically, they're doing their own version of the Crisis on Infinite Earths, where they're condensing all their worlds down to one world. And some of the out of all the different worlds that Marvel could throw together, all the different realities, there's one for fucking Marvel in it, which was an awful series that the creator of, or that the editor-in-chief of Marvel pushed and pushed and pushed. And it was basically a parody of Smallville set in an alternate Marvel universe. And it was terrible. And it lasted 8 issues. And despite the fact that it only lasted 8 fucking issues, it found its way into this place called Battle World, which is what the new Marvel universe is all condensing down to become. It's got things like the universe that X-Men Age of Apocalypse happened, House of M happened. All these different kinds of universes are converging as one. But fucking Marvel is in there. This is gonna be a fucking disaster. I don't like it.
Is it wrong if that whole time the only thing I could think about was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Or the Marvel Universe is ending, all I can think is good. Sandwich sounds good too.
You
Peanut
so
butter and
fucking
jelly
much.
sandwich. Oh yeah.
Do you care about anything but conspiracy theories and Jews?
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich is
Well,
obviously.
clearly, yeah. Then you don't even fucking care about DeflateGate either. Never mind.
No, that I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to like comic books. I mean, I still do, but it's just it's good. They bring everything into the end, but they're just gonna come back with almost copycat heroes with new extreme teen attitudes. It's not like other people probably carrying them on with fan fictions and stuff. So probably still live on through other people. Eventually, the rights to them will go away, and you can just do whatever they want with them. Whatever.
So DeflateGate, the AFC Championship game happened, and it was the Patriots versus the Colts. Go Patriots! And they did win 45-7. And after the game, there was somebody, I think it was the Colts property manager, went to the refs and said that this happened during the middle of the first half, or the middle of the game, at the halfway mark. The property manager went to the refs and said that the Patriots footballs, because they each bring 12 game footballs, were underinflated. They were slightly deflated. And according to NFL specifications, balls have to be anywhere between 12.5 to 13.5 psi inflated. and they were under that slightly. Um, so they reinflated the balls, and the second half, after they reinflated the balls, if the source, the unnamed source that ESPN has is right, says that the 11 out of 12 balls were underinflated.
I'm sorry, but a little bit more air in those balls is not going to stop them from getting destroyed by that offense. There's
No. And so they're making a federal fucking case out of this, saying that the Patriots did this. They underinflated them on purpose for an advantage because they could throw it farther. Yeah.
How? Wouldn't that make it less aerodynamic? Wouldn't it be a little more erratic in its movements if it had less air?
You would think so. They did a video where they threw a ball that was the inflated PSI and the PSI that the Patriots were had, and it was a negligible. Like they were barely inches further.
Well, it's Seattle. I mean, they wanted it. You can't blame them. What else do they have?
No, in Indianapolis, the Colts.
Or yeah.
Well, all the Colts have come out and said we didn't have anything to do with this. All the players, including the one that was originally blamed for blowing the whistle.
Indianapolis is even worse.
Yeah.
They will. Don't do anything. At this point, they're desperate.
And yeah, so they one of the Colts came out and said they could have had balls made of soap and they still would have beat us. Like,
I guess that's what their players get for trying to take business and management classes instead of taking steroids and going to the gym. Can't beat them in football, and now they're trying to beat them in politics.
I don't think Brady takes steroids. He would not sully his beautiful body that way. Fucking model that he is.
You're so naive, Josh. Precious, precious animal meat. God's lamb.
So now there's a whole huge thing. There's an investigation going on about it, and seeing, if it was a legitimate win. It was 45-7. It's not like it was a close game. There was nothing, and both Bill Belichick and Tom Brady have come out and said they have no knowledge of any kind of ball tampering, and the timeline that it would be in makes it impossible that they could have deflated it. 99% impossible.
I say make them go ahead and replay the whole thing anyway, because they get paid enough to do it, so fuck it. And whatever, that's just more tourism, more money people spend to go see the game again. Be like, yeah, we're going to go see the replay of it. Woo!
Like, that's not a half bad idea.
They got good balls this time. Yeah, so done.
Push off the Super Bowl for one more week.
And then they still get wrecked. And then we just have that game playing at that stadium infinitely throughout time until the apocalypse. And like it can become a tradition.
Once a year, the Patriots and the Colts come back.
Yeah, they have to keep playing that game. Like, that time the sun was we didn't play at the right time. Who mowed this field?
The grass is 1/8 of an inch taller than it should be by regulation standard.
I have a stomach ache today, guys. That doesn't count. You knew about this, but you still scheduled the game today. I'm a little hurt too. We should get the trophy just because.
We came here. We should get the trophy. We should get a trophy.
Sounds like they've gotten a little too used to the hugging part of football.
But we'll see. I mean, and if the Patriots are going to be super on this for the Super Bowl when they bring the balls. So, and when they beat the Seahawks, fair and fucking square, with those balls super looked after to make sure they're the right PSI, then we'll fucking see. Super Bowl's next Sunday, of course.
There was a joke in there. I missed it, and I couldn't put one together.
That picture you posted online was fantastic, though.
Yeah.
Where it was just the screen cap of Tom Brady, and it was the news, and it had the caption under it. When I felt the balls, they were perfect.
Tom Brady's an erotic man. He knows plenty about balls. He would know.
He is paid to handle balls.
And he is gentle and firm.
On and off the field. But yeah, and also this is people just jealous because Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. It is in the numbers. He has beaten Joe Montana's numbers and stats. He is the greatest quarterback of all time, and the other teams can't handle it.
Well, maybe some angry fan can make a YouTube video to disprove you of that, I guess.
I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Please prove to me, with all the records Tom Brady has broken, why he's not the greatest of all time. So let's. Do you want to get into the whole yum box here?
You want to do Angel Shooter first?
Want to do Angel Shooter first?
Yeah, I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Well, you know what? Go to the bathroom.
Alright. Sitting with a whole bunch of dead air.
No, it's okay. Dead air. There's dead air. Well.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to be professional.
Professional? What the fuck is that? What? I know. But we don't. The thing of it is, if we just do Angel Shooter without him, he does the best commentary for Angel Shooter, and we both know that. So I'm pulling up Angel Shooter as we speak, so that we can read it when he gets back. About what? Why would we want to? If you're gonna talk, come to the microphone. Welcome to the microphone, the Mistress. She's coming around the table right now.
I got my own microphone.
Yeah, she has her own microphone now.
And the headphones are all together. What the fuck is this?
She got shitty headphones.
Hey, that's all I can find is shitty headphones. Like, don't make them decent anymore.
What the fuck? Angel Shooter story, where is it? Is it gone?
It better not be. I told you to save it.
Angel Shooter action. So here we go. I searched for the wrong thing.
God damn, these.
Ah ha ha
How
ha!
is this even supposed to stand here? Like, there's nothing to hold it in.
Why did you get earphones you have to assemble?
I did not intend to. I just wanted to look at my damn ears. What is this supposed to do?
Around your ear?
Here, what is this?
Okay. While she is getting ready here, is that the correct chapter? Are we on chapter 20?
Yes.
Okay, good. Almost good there.
Almost.
All right. Talking to the mic?
I am in the mic.
Okay. She's in the mic, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Let me zoom in here a bit.
You're good.
Oh, wait. Is this... Did we... No, we haven't read this one yet. We're good. Okay,
Right.
Go ahead.
Chapter 20, Militia. The shadow of the laughing man, now freed from Aristotle's bloodied corpse, sneakily found its way into his not mothership's control room without notice.
Damn it! He found out. He started spelling his name right.
Well, consistency
It's
is
true.
not this dude's.
Somebody's
It's 4K.
Ha ha ha! Thee! Thist failed to verily sense my presence.
Lol, what?
And now his shadows moved over the dashboard. They shall each perish, but I won't, being a shadow. He fudgeted with the controls. And suddenly,
Don't touch those controls after him. They've been fudgeted.
Suddenly, the entire thing began falling through the sky. Ha ha ha! The laughing shadow disappeared while laughing. Lest thou meet again! Everyone hang on! Zyth and everyone were now up on the ceiling.
How did a shadow fudgeted the controls?
It's a corporeal shadow, Josh.
Oh,
Follow along.
okay, alright.
Have you ever seen Wesley Snipes? How does he do it?
Zyth and everyone were now on the ceiling from the crashing pressure. Except Bub. He only stood firmly in his original spot, cockily. Budgeted and cockily. What's going on?
We haven't even been bought dinner.
Amidst the panic, Dr. Jertifacine found her nerd glasses again.
Of course. What would this female character be without the only distinguishing factor? Her nerd glasses, because
we never
she's
found out what
smart.
kind of boobs she has. Like, it doesn't matter because she's the smart one.
Right, the smart one. It doesn't. We don't care how big Velma's boobs are. Apparently, I want to know how big Velma's boobs are.
Well, you don't
Velma's
get to know
hot.
they're covered in a baggy sweater.
Ah, damn it.
Probably doesn't have any. That's why she's smart.
Yes, its brain size is disproportionately, or some big word correlated.
Are
with
you a
boob
mutant?
size,
Are you a mutant?
apparently.
Yeah. Okay.
So you know, Mab has boobs. She can't talk right.
That's right.
She's been out of the kitchen too long. She's got to get back in there to recharge.
I have socks on. That's my problem. Hang on, let me get barefoot. Amidst the panic, she found her glasses. The ship is losing velocity fast, and now our ship is lodged in as well. No! Zyth screamed while going insane. I will not die here! Then Bub only peeked in, still super smugly. Shall I fix it, Grandpapa? Wait, what?
What? Wait,
Isn't that
isn't
your
Bub
father?
Nosy?
No, Bub is the child. Like, he's his
Oh,
own,
that's right. Yeah.
he's the grandfather of his son or some
Something
shit.
like that. Yeah.
I forget. We need to like review the last chapter again or something because apparently we don't remember it. They took an easy stride to the cockpit, bashing in each door as he passed violently.
He really likes cock, doesn't he?
And even then ate the twisted metal ruins. As he took hold of the steering wheel, a tsunami was forming in both his pupils. Sounds painful. I will wear your organs as a necklace, Zyke, he shrieked while going insane.
Ooh, how would you put that together? What organs would you wear?
Sounds like somebody's been to Vietnam.
Would you like string
It's
Would you like string?
Yes, I'm picturing those macaroni necklaces that the kindergartners make, but with like your spleen or something.
No, I'm like picturing you take the long intestine, and you cut a hole through the heart and the liver and the stomach and the
and
lungs.
it on like
and-
a macaroni necklace.
Not like a macaroni. Well, like it just hangs down here. They just hang like a long way.
Oh, so it's like a pendant.
Yes,
You want one, don't you?
I do. My birthday's coming up.
All you
Whose
gotta,
organs would you like to wear, dear?
all you gotta do is pull it out intact, lay it out in the sun, let it jerkify, and there you go.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay.
Where the fuck are we?
Where your organs is a necklace. Yeah.
Mister, please. Huh? Then suddenly there was the outline of an apparition. A little blonde girl with her teddy bear right in Bub's naked face.
What?
Cover your face! Daddy, please save me, she cried.
There's a
Tears
little
rushing down.
girl here. Why are you naked, you fucking pervert?
Someone has a closed mind.
But not a closed mind. The infernal twisters of hell unclouded Bub's vision. They both reached for each other's hands until, red alert, the computer beeped while going insane. What does that phrase mean to this author?
I don't know.
Where did they get that from? Then all was quieted. The ship had crashed back into the earth in Lake Michigan.
I think going crazy.
Okay, so that would confirm the English as a second language
Yeah.
theory.
Yeah. Do you think he's a little Japanese kid?
I'm still voting for the Romanian kid.
Romanian. Why Romanian?
That's what my English professor said.
Oh, okay.
It was written by a 9-year-old Romanian kid. Part A. Wakey, wakey! Zyth opened his eye only to quickly open the other one. He and the only survivors, Bubnosi, Dr. Schifferner, Spike Shadow.
It literally Jertificinor. Jertificinor. Jertificinor.
I swear I'm not drunk, people. Spike Shadow, Bub, and Willie P. Willie P, too!
Yes!
And the Laughing Shadow all bounded to chairs under spotlights. Well, well, son, a big military guy spit right in face with a laugh. Thought the USA government wouldn't see attempts to attack the White House. The good old USA government.
The USA government, yeah.
Even Dr. J and Spike woke up.
He's given up on spelling Jertificine anymore. It's just Dr. J.
Dr. J. You're, they shrieked worryingly, the most badass general in 100 years, Sergeant Dwayne Payne.
Dwayne, this is the perfect role for The Rock.
I thought Obama was the perfect role for The Rock. Did you guys see him do the Obama sketch?
No.
It was like the sort of like the Angry Leroy thing, except Obama turned into The Rock Obama. YouTube it was hilarious. Dwayne Payne. No, where are we at? Yeah, Dwayne Payne just smacked Spike back. Anyone else want to speak out of line? I guess Spike was the one who said he was Dwayne Payne. Tags, people. Tag who's speaking. What did you dogs do? Zyth furiously struggled beneath the plywood chair and rope. Dog! Dwayne Payne slammed Zyth before his knees. I run this great country, boy. You watch your mouth. But the entire military compound began to rattle. Huh? From his confinement in the power-restricted vat and chair, Bub roared wrathingly. Grandpapa! But Dwayne Payne only laughed. Is that all?
Laughed Laffed, by the way.
Even my grandson? Zyth begins to get paranoiaingly upset, and his scar quivers beneath the blood moon. Do you think he has a clue what a blood moon is?
And do you think he has a clue that scars don't quiver?
No. Say hello to the USA's new secret weapon! Mwahaha! Dwayne Payne laughs wickedly as both he and his men wheel Bub away. The vat was full of his only weakness, water, being half android and clothing DNA.
Clothing DNA?
Since he was always naked. What? We have grown clothing?
This is wait a second. This is that GMO shit, isn't
I was
it?
about to say, it's Monsanto growing your clothes. There's DNA in your clothes, people.
You're lucky he's not half Nokia. It's taking more than water.
Cancer made of chemtrails. But as soon as Dwayne Payne was gone, the laughing shadow vanished from the room too, again to laugh at Zyth. The others were all still unconscious, even Willie P.
Willie P is just always this fucking afterthought.
Part B. Aha! Tricky, tricky, Zyth! But at last I found you, Zyth said high on the cliff face above the outpost. There's always a cliff around for some evil person to laugh down from. Wait, are there cliffs in Michigan?
I don't know. Are there?
I don't.
I've never been to Michigan.
Aren't there?
Well, no, aren't they? Wait,
Aren't there some waterfalls and shit there?
They crash landed in Lake Michigan.
Lake
And
Michigan
then they woke
could
up
be
with somebody
a couple
saying they
different
just attacked
states.
the White House. So where
Yeah.
the fuck are they?
Well, Lake Michigan, it also borders another state, doesn't it?
Is that on the Wisconsin side?
Hmm.
Dude, I don't even know which lake we were on. It might have been Lake Michigan. But how did they? Why did
Hang
somebody
on,
think they
we're
attacked the
gonna
White
Google
House?
this shit.
Did they end up? Well, they're not anywhere near D.C.
Yes, but one of them connects to New York, which could get them to DC pretty quickly.
But it still doesn't explain why they thought they were attacking the White House.
Chicago. They get from Chicago to.
This is nowhere near D.C.
You guys are putting a lot of effort into this. For this.
Well, this is obviously
important.
This is obviously written by somebody who has no idea of the scope of the United States, because when people from other countries come to the United States, they have no idea how big it is. They want to go to like, oh yeah, I want to go to the Empire State Building and Disneyland,
That's true.
and they're across different sides of the fucking country.
Yeah.
Not to mention that he has a character that looks like he just hit the keyboard with his fist. And you're trying to look up his geographical accuracies.
Still, this could support either Romania or Japan. Somebody from a small country who doesn't get that it's really far away.
Yeah.
Where are we? Tricky Dice, Outpost, Cliff Base. But what? He suddenly sensed something. I sense great forlorn and regret. He tries not to say weepingly.
Forlorn.
Sexy.
No, what is wrong with me? He began to feel tenderly, like a good guy.
Oh no, not a good guy.
His scar was too shining underneath the bloody moon.
And now the scar, it's quivering and shining.
And now it's a bloody moon.
Yeah.
Part C. Bub clawed at the tube while going insane. His claw marks made noise like car parts on fire against a chalkboard. Now that's a really good metaphor right there. You can imagine what that sounds like, right?
Yeah, I can just imagine.
Perfectly.
Keep struggling if you like. Sergeant Dwayne Payne snickered between the glass, goadingly. Wear yourself down. But then Bub could see it in his eyes. Both their eyes locked, and Dwayne Payne could feel his soul penetrating his soul, going insane. I feel it, mother goddamn cunt. Damn.
Wow.
We got really
Holy
serious this one.
shit.
There's still a star in cunts,
Apparently what he feels is Tourette's.
Bub is
but we did not censor goddamn.
no. Bub is the edgiest character.
Bub tittered gaily.
Gaily. Wait, he
immediately.
tittered cunt gaily.
Uh-huh. Hee cunt.
Alright.
Yeah, Bub tittered gaily.
Cunt.
His bright red eyes, eagerly. What the fuck is that word?
Eargly?
Eagerly.
Eargily.
Everyone was surprised to hear him use a swear like damn. I know what I felt before. Felt? Dwayne Payne asked uneasily and nervously back. 8-year-old brains fly around the room real good. Bub grinned brain-choppingly. Dwayne Payne suddenly smashed his black fist right through Bub's containment tub in fury.
Dwayne Payne is definitely black. You heard it first here.
Was it you? You're the one who decapitated my 8-year-old daughter with a tractor all those years ago in that highly publicized farming accident.
What?
Dwayne Payne cried rampagingly. Yes, I was there, Bub laughed harder. Wasn't he just born?
Yeah.
There, buried between Dwayne Payne's muscular breasts.
What?
What? Dwayne Payne's muscular breasts. Apparently he doesn't.
Pecs?
Yeah, I think he doesn't know what pecs
This
are.
guy has some repressed
Gynecommastia
feelings.
or something? There, buried between Dwayne Payne's muscular breasts, was his tiny locky. What did I just read? Was it supposed to be a locket? Was his tiny locket?
I hope so.
The same picture inside of the same little girl from before who crashed the Jeep.
Because when I wad my tiny locky, it's normally with a girl.
Wait, check out her name. Oh, Militia. My darling Militia. That is not Melissa, that is militia, like the army. Dwayne Payne weeps womanly. With Zythe and crew still captured, the angel shitter on the Laughing Shadow's mothership. The the shitter on the mothership. And Zyke closing in. What will happen next? I'm gonna guess somebody needs to flush.
All right, moving on to fun and games.
You're the one who chopped my precious daughter into tuna.
Into tuna.
See, that's why I avoid tuna, because you never know when you're gonna have 8-year-old girls
Yeah.
mixed in with it.
That's pretty.
You know what? That's more evidence that this is Japan.
It's pretty traumatizing that he turned them into a completely different meat.
It's an alchemist.
That's how you know they went through some shit.
How could you? She was just a child, he cried like a woman.
Full metal alchemist.
There's a microphone there.
Hot deli action.
Metaphorically crushed, Dwayne, it's a good thing to know he was not literally crushed. Dwayne Payne put the barrel of his gun to his head and blew his brains off.
Oh, shit.
He blew the brains right off his face.
Oh, that's what he gets for having a naked face. Thankfully, Zyke and the gang figured out a way to escape the chains and escape the military base. Bub ate the slain Dwayne Payne's brains.
That's the best sentence ever.
Yes, Bub ate the slain Dwayne Payne's brains.
This is too good to be a real person writing this story.
How long is my laundry timer been going off?
I don't know.
Part A. Sigh. Well, it looks like the mother shit got away. For now. Zyke sighed at their HQ. Part B. Meanwhile, in a secret laboratory. Yes, this experiment was a stunning success, an evil scientist said in a happy-like tone. Lightning cracked. Because lightning lit up the laboratory, Dwayne Payne was visible with a Frankenstein scar on his forehead. There were many test tubes and vials filled with weird liquid. Dwayne Payne was probably revived from the dead. They can bring him back. They should bring Acetittle back.
Acetittle! Where are we?
Part C.
Okay.
Hey, I have an idea, Dr. G. Turkesine said with her index finger.
Nice try. Trying again. Keep good. I respect that. I respect that. Not giving up.
I'm impressed that her index finger can speak.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Is that like the thing from The Shining? Red Rum, Red Rum. Tony is a man who lives in my finger.
Yeah, I think you just figured out the mind of a mentally ill kid. Good job.
Let's go to the amusement park. We can focus on retrieving the crystals and angel shitter later on. Then they did that. Zyke laughed as he held balloon animals. Spike rolled his eyes sarcastically at that. Still naked, Bub was on a leash, so he couldn't hurt anybody.
So there's just a naked guy roaming around on a leash at an amusement park. Don't look, children.
Just all of a sudden, he felt his story needed a gimp.
No, man, I'm pretty motherfucking far from okay.
Then they went on a roller coaster. Whee, they said, except Spike, who was bored. He's too cool for that to have fun. Then they went on the spinny teacups. Whee, they said. Does this include the Gimby guy?
No.
Then they played at the arcade, and Spike beat them all at every game with literally no effort.
Literally no effort.
Then they went in the haunted mansion, and they were all so scared, haha. A mummy came out and made them all go, ah! And Spike fell over face first. Anyway, they decided to go on the roller coaster again, but at the top of the roller coaster cart stopped, and a warp portal appeared.
Nice! That's bang for your buck right there.
I think I've played this video game. Out from the warp portal emerged a shadowy figure who looked like Zyke. Zyke? You won't even let us relax for one day, Zyke said with an anger vein. Zyke? That name rings a bell. The dark, shadowy Zyke-like shadow told Zyke.
Zyke-like shadow.
Then Zyke noticed that it wasn't Zyke. His scar was shaped like a pentagram.
Wait, I'm sorry. We missed some. The dark, shadowy, dark-like shadow is Zyke-like. No, I know. You didn't miss reading it, but we missed talking. It's a shadowy shadow. It's not just a regular shadow.
Is it shaped like a pentagram, or is it shaped like the light on the back of a bus?
If you put a circle of salt around it, can it move?
Oh, you're the evil spirit that was exorcised from Zyke. You're his evil side, Zyke explained. Yes, as you all know, Zyke has begun turning good, Dr.
Dr. Jerifus
said. Yeah, we've seen that one before. Willie P was there too! I swear I'm not making this up. Yes, now I remember, the shadow said. You can call me Zyfe. If I return to Zyke's body, he'll turn evil again.
So now we have Zyke, and Zyfe.
Yes. And the angel shooter will never kill him. And if the good side of you merges with me, that will create a giant yin-yang energy thing.
Okay, confirmed not Japanese.
A yin-yang energy
If
thing.
it was Japanese, if it was a Japanese kid, they would get yin-yang right.
If it was Japanese, they would be better at English than this.
Yep. So we're still going with Romanian. Yin-yang energy thing. That needs to be like a brand of candy or something. Like one of those caffeine, like ring pops or something. Okay. We're gonna you merge with me. It creates a yin-yang energy thing that will destroy the universe. Either way, I'm bad news for you. Zyfe laughed evilly. Zyfe shot 1 trillion energy balls at Zyfe, who used Willie P like a baseball bat to deflect them back.
Alright.
Willie P is like fucking Buster from Mythbusters. The dummy.
Yes. But Zyfe was totally unharmed. He teleported to an unknown location, laughing. We have to contain that evil spirit. As you all know, if he touches me or Zyke, our adventure will come to an end, Zyke said, whole-going psycho. Isn't that supposed to be wild? Then they went on the giant swing ride. Because we'll get around to it, guys. Dr. Geratifus was emotional and crying because of everything that had happened. So Spike thought it would be funny to say, gee, talk about mood swings. He was right.
So fucking women, huh? Them women.
I know, right?
All mood swings. So next week we got.
How many chapters are there now?
I think we're still at 50. Let me check. Yeah,
Okay.
I think 50 is the end. So we're at 22, chapter 22 next week. Not so fun.
I think we had enough fun this week. It was our day off at the fair.
Not so fun, and the next event is next week. So we're getting close to halfway through.
Yep.
All right. So then we have our what's in the box for this time around.
That's right. Our weekly ritual where Josh pays $15 a month for someone to feed him.
So this one is from Universal Yums. They do a box every month, and it's based out of it's stuff from a different country every month. This month it was Brazil, and I lost the paperwork that said what everything was, so we have to go online here so I can explain what everything is.
I'll conveniently stick around for the food portion of the show.
Okay.
You know, when you think about it, it's a very fun way to get to try to new foods and new cultures. It's also a very fun way to also maybe try new diseases. Because I wonder where they box this stuff.
Here in the U.S., it comes here, and then they box it up and they send it to us. Okay, so let's start with this here. These are Pacocha Roja. They're peanut candies. We need like a knife or something, I guess.
Alright.
And well, until she gets back, we can try these. They're called Bubbas, and they seem to be like a Bubaloos, and they seem to be like a Starburst type thing.
Or Starburst.
Bala, no, is it Bubaloo or Balaloo? Oh, it's Bubaloo gum. This is gum that's filled with juice. Never mind. These are the Lua Chews. Here we go. Lua Chewy, and they're like a Starburst. It looks like. So we have 3 of them here. Orange, blue raspberry, and cherry. I'm gonna claim blue raspberry.
Cherry, no orange for me.
I love orange.
Okay.
This worked out
Here we
perfect.
go.
I didn't have to say anything. Thank you, universe.
So what kind of candy? Hang on, what are these? Are they chewy things?
They're like a Starburst. They're
We don't wanna-
fruity, chewy
We
treats.
might want to save this for later because it's going to be all stuck up in your teeth and you're not going to be able to eat anything else.
If you want to, I don't care how much. I don't
a
care.
meth head?
Huh? They're very dense.
It's like a really thick Mentos.
Like eating gum.
Yeah.
I think you're supposed to just kind of suck on it for a little while.
Yeah.
It's like eating the eraser off of a pencil.
Yeah.
Vague cherry cough drop flavor.
I don't know. Orange is pretty good. Orange never lets me down. I'm sorry that you guys pick disappointments.
Blue
What is
raspberry. It's blue raspberry.
I'm sure there's totally real orange in there too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here, take a crumb. What is this one?
this is pacocha roja. It's peanut.
I
So
like peanut.
you get that half.
That was good.
You get that half.
It's like eating a chunk of peanut butter.
Yeah, just straight up peanut butter. That's delicious. This is my favorite one.
Ditto.
That's it. I like that. Individually wrapped peanut butter.
Like,
I like this
you don't need a
company.
spoon, you can sit here and hold it.
I need to make an investment.
It's really good. Yeah. Okay. Next up, we have Serenata de Amor. The chocolate covered cashew cream.
Sounds delicious. It's like open up one of those Russell Stover boxes.
Life is like a box of chocolate.
That was a very timely reference.
Thank you. It's 1994. Or was it 96? Go.
Yeah, what is this again?
This is Serenata de Amor. It's a chocolate covered cashew cream. You get
It's
that?
good. The chocolate I could take or leave it, but cashew cream is good.
It seems to be covered around covered by like a wafer too.
Oh, shit, that is good. Yeah. It's like that nut wafer. They used to have these things.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the nut wafer, and inside it was peanut butter or chocolate. I don't know what they did with those. I love them. Part of the reason I'm obese today. I wish they'd bring them back to finish me off.
This one is Banana Dada Traditional Cremosa, so I don't think that the Mistress can have this.
What is it?
It's like a bar made out of fresh bananas.
Oh, it's got something healthy in it? No, not for me.
Here you go. It says many Brazilians eat
Died
this
to
as a
bring
source
us
of
these
natural energy, similar to a protein bar.
That's also really good. That's It's a source of natural energy because it's dusted and all kinds of sugar. That pretty much tastes like jellified sugar too. It's pretty good.
Let's see.
It's like banana raspberry paste covered in sugar. It's pretty good.
This is Oro Branco. This is also a cashew cream bonbon. Apparently, cashew cream is pretty big in Brazil.
Is it different than the other one?
Yeah. Made with white chocolate.
Oh, win.
So it's probably the same thing with white chocolate.
looks like a chocolate cream on the inside.
Yeah, maybe it might be like it's a chocolate cashew cream, maybe.
I'm about to take a trip to the opposite world with this one. Yeah. Same thing, but reverse. Still delicious.
This is Pipoca Bovanzina. It's a sweet popcorn. It's not bad.
It looks like little mushrooms. So, it's popcorn, I swear. It won't fuck you up.
Smacks. The cereal?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it tastes like sugar. Carl, what is poker?
Yeah. Good. Yeah, they taste like smacks.
The group tastes like, oh my god, yeah. I'm sitting here thinking, why can I remember video games in the morning?
And then here we have the chocolate ginger star. Chocolate covered gingerbread. And it's a soft gingerbread too.
It's like a cake.
Mm-hmm. It's really good.
No, chocolate covered gingerbread. I don't know what to say about that one.
Is that everything?
Finally, and this I wanted to save this for last. We have the gum.
Okay, that'll pull whatever piece of gingerbread is stuck out of my teeth.
With the gum, it is called Bubbaloo, and we have cherry, grape, and strawberry.
Must have watched Star Wars.
Grape.
I like that part.
Grape, okay. Cherry or strawberry? John?
Bubbly. What? Strawberry.
Strawberry, okay. No,
I mean, this looks identical.
no wait. You have? Do you have?
I have cherry.
You have cherry?
Yeah.
Okay, let me give that. Give me. That's grape then. Let me get that one. That's strawberry.
You trying to flim-flam me?
Big Volvo.
Mmm.
Volvo gum.
It's gusher gum.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. For like a minute. And then it's not. And that was a disappointment. No, sad.
So yeah, that's Universal Yums. They send out a box every month that's full of stuff from a certain country. This month it was Brazil.
I think Brazil's the winner.
Next month it's going to be Italy. So we'll find out about that next month. It's
There better be
13.
pizza in that box.
Huh?
Better be pizza in that box.
It's $13 a month.
Yeah, whoever sent us stew in a pouch with apples in it, they're not the winner.
Where was that from?
Love with food or food with love, whatever it's called.
Oh, it wasn't a country thing?
No, it wasn't. No, it's from the United States. It's just snacks.
Oh,
that
well,
they
the
put
U.S.
together.
sucks then. They lose.
Brazil wins.
Mm-hmm.
They have great snacks in Brazil. Holy shit. Because it's all fucking sweet. That's why.
Ah.
They're all jacked up on sugar. That's why they're so skinny.
That's why they're so good at soccer. Eat a couple of these banana bars and go be Pele for a while.
Come in when they light up the street lamps. Okay. So I think that's going to be our show for the night.
That's good.
We covered our topics. Did Angel Shooter. Did What's in the Box. I think we're good. Did you want to bring up anything else?
No, I'm all set.
All right. So we'll be back next week. John's going to look into that thing that we talked about earlier next week and come up with
Yeah, shoot me reminders about that.
yeah. See if we can find any more of this experimentation that we think is going on in private prisons. It'll be interesting to find out. So join us for that next week, next Saturday night. We'll be back here from 9 till we're done. And of course, you can listen later and comment on it. And we will address your comments if you leave us anything worth talking about. Last week, all that we had was a comment that said, "Y'all niggas need Jesus."
I found Jesus, buddy. All right, don't you try to lecture me.
He was behind the couch.
Can I change my mom's my mom on my phone to Jesus?
Yes.
I will pick up the phone for Jesus.
Pick up the phone for Jesus. Last night went to a open mic night type thing with comedians and spoken word performances and poets and musicians, and I performed there. I performed ukulele there, and it was a lot of fun. But one of the comedians was talking about how you should put Jesus as one of your contacts. Just anybody, it doesn't matter who it is. Just replace their name with Jesus, and when they call, pick up the phone for Jesus.
Someone who calls a lot. That way we're in the middle of something, be like, I gotta take this, bro.
Listen, do you want me to deny Jesus' call?
What do you want me to say?
What do you think my name is, fucking Peter?
That's how you spot your racist friends. Tell your long guy to call back.
If your name actually is Peter.
That's true, yeah. If your name is Peter, you're probably fucked on that one. You should probably just answer the phone. Or Thomas. If your name is Thomas,
Right.
you should answer the phone. All right, so we'll be back next week. Untitled Nonsense. Facebook.com/Untitled Nonsense. Twitter.com/UN_podcast. And thank you for listening. You guys want to say goodnight?
Bye.
Thank you, all one or probably zero of you.
Hey, we get some views. You know what? The older our videos get, the more views they get. Some of our first volume
That's
5.
because you keep going back and looking at them.
No,
Josh.
I don't. Our oldest video, or our old videos from when we started volume 5, are up to like 100 views or so. Woo! But still, we're rebuilding from nothing, so we'll get there. All right. Thank you for listening. See you next week.
Good night.